All right, everybody, welcome to episode 3 of Husky Offset Plays Witcher 3. All right.
Rain don't rust your blades.
Let's see where we're at. Let's just go ahead and take care of these.
Rain don't rust your blades.
Now, I got these, I got this beehive last time. Why can't I?
Rain don't rust your blades.
Settle down, everybody. Settle down. Settle down. Alright. We're gonna figure this out. Trying not to burn anybody, but I want that honeycomb. Relax, you guys. I'm a witcher. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
Rain don't rust your blades. You know, Witcher, folk can say what they will. Me, I'll never forget what you did for us. Rain don't rust your blades.
Okay, I don't think I can get them anymore. Now that this is like a friendly area to me, I can't seem to get them. Oh well. Probably should stop wasting my time.
Oh, rats. Just sent Grandad egg for some joy bread.
Really?
Don't kill me.
Okay, well, that's interesting. It's like it doesn't exist now that it fell on the ground. Everybody settle down.
Don't kill me.
Settle down. Hello, Doug. Everybody needs to relax. swear I saw something red over here. Oop, what is that? What is that? Oh, that's where I'm going. Looks like another bandit camp.
There's one! Your ass is mine.
That's what you fellas get. Oh man, they killed this guy. Alright, what is next? Go ahead and make a save. All right. That's what I came here for, that measly little... Wow, that was a crappy treasure. To my way of thinking, that doesn't even qualify as a treasure. I mean, that's ridiculous. It's garbage.
Master Witcher.
Be with you in a minute, buddy.
Not your lucky day.
Oh man. Alright, need some swallow. Alright, this guy has a quest. Let's see what's up.
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you? I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Alright, of course we're gonna do it.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
But you see what I mean about the Witcher's Code. They're really trying to push that Witchers don't do anything unless they're getting paid. And that's not the true Witcher's Code. The true Witcher's Code is we must detect and retrieve all loots. That's the real Witcher's Code. Alright. Well, we best get tracking this thing down. Well, what do we have here? Haha, boom.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
Who are these guys? Who? Oh, okay. Nilfgaardian soldiers on patrol. Apparently their patrol takes them just to the edge of the swamp there. See, the cart came careening into the swamp. And ended up right here. Looks like.
Here's the cart.
Oh. Drowners. Let's get our necrophage oil on. Actually, I'm gonna check my bestiary here. Yes. Yep. Girdle.
Cart's riddled with arrows. Cart's riddled with arrows. I should take a look around. An arrow. Didn't mention this.
Yeah. I'm starting to get some suspicions about that. About that guy's story.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Could be he's lying. Possibly. Maybe. No loot? Disappointed! I want to loot. There we go. Don't want to miss out on any of that wonderful monster saliva. Let's get this guy. Flip! Gymnasts! These drowners are gymnasts. Alright, we are looking for a small box. And there is an explodey barrel. Oop, 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 oop. Oh, there's a box. Oop. That wasn't quite the direction I was looking for. Hoping to get rid of this gas. Yep.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Oh, we got more. Sure we don't get blown up. I mean, I like my honeycomb, but it's not worth dying over. I do enjoy exploding stuff in a swamp. Bits of barrel everywhere. Alright, well, let's turn this back in. And this isn't my first go-around at this particular rodeo. So, I happen to know What's going to happen when you confront this guy? You have the option when you turn the quest in. You can either not investigate any further, just give him the box and be done with it, or you can call him out. At which point he will hop on his horse, and then you're supposed to give chase. Well, you can give chase. You don't have to. So I'm going to call Roach, so that Roach is right here. All ready to go, so I can chase this dude down. Thank you, Roach. Alright, let's talk to the dude.
Oh, and you find the box?
I did find it.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow, so lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it, just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Alright, let's get him. Here we go. I got my horse at full sprint. Catch this guy here. There we go. Jeez.
Whoa! Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live, and fight once more for a free North.
Alright, so we have three options here. We can turn him over to the Nilfgaardians, in which case he'll be killed. We can let him go along with the medicine. Or we can let him go but keep the medicine. I'm going to do number 2. Because I don't know, I'm not really all into the Nilfgaardians just rolling over everybody, taking over everything. So, knowing these guys are out there harassing the Nilfgaardians a bit kind of makes me smile. So we're going to do number 2.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor, but you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised. Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies, and to Foltest's memory.
9 experience. 30 crowns. That's not bad. And this apparently is his horse.
Thanks once again. Tomira has not yet perished as long as we still live.
As I see Roach is off just down the road a little bit there. Alright, where are we exactly? Alright, so we came a pretty good distance actually. Alright, well let's keep hitting these points of interest here. And what quests do we have left? We have that is way up there, so we could... Where is this? Oh, okay, so those are both in the same area. Alright, so we'll do this. We will head up into the middle of the swamp. Oh, let's go up the road and visit Tomira and see if she's interested in purchasing these.
The plague!
Plague? What about the plague?
Damnation!
Alright, buddy. You keep working those fields. Let's see if she is interested in purchasing our honeycomb. And yes, we are headed in generally the right direction here. Get a few more hours. I can't help but I have to take them. I have to harvest these. It's the Witcher code. It's the Witcher code, I tell you. I gotta do it. Must harvest plants. And let's see, where is her? There's her place. And if we're lucky, all of her herbs have respawned. It doesn't look like they have. Alright, well, that's okay.
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Alright, let's see if she's willing to buy. Honeycomb, honeycomb. She'll give us 7 apiece. We won't be able to sell her all of our stuff, but that's okay. We could sell her 23. Nice. Now we could buy stuff from her. Troll decoction. I am not actually going to purchase that, but maybe she has some interesting stuff. Do we have ergot seeds? Let's see, we're looking for... We have 1. Let's purchase a couple of those. And how about this blue mold? Do we have any, or green mold? Do we have any of that? I don't think so. Let's grab ourselves a couple of those. And let's see, what else do we have? That we picked up a few of, if I recall. Yes, we have 2 of those. Saltpeter. Saltpeter. We use some saltpeter in making bombs. Okay, we have 3. I'm going to grab one of those. So if I remember right, the bombs we made, we used 2 each. So now we can make 2 more bombs, assuming that the next bombs we make will also require 2. Calcium equum. Didn't we need that for one of our recipes? I think we did. I think we did. Okay, well we need... Alright, that's our level 3 oil. We don't... Cat. Oh, maybe I could buy this water essence. 150, that still seems very expensive. Oh, here we go. I need 2 of those. We will go ahead and buy those. Nice. Now we have our grape shot. Alright. She's now got some money again. Let's go ahead and sell her some more. And now she's out of money. Awesome. I knew I was gathering that for a reason. And that's actually even not that great as far as food goes. It's 10 over 60 seconds. We like the 10 over 30 seconds, which something like this. Although this Everloose is actually pretty valuable. So once we get into I'm forgetting the name of the town, the big city. There will be richer merchants there, which will give us more money for this, so we'll sell that. There we go, 10 over 30, 10 over 30, 10 over 30. The beers apparently are awesome for healing. 10 over 30, what is this? 15 over 60. So that's 7.5 over 30, which is not bad, but it's not as good as 10 over 30. Yeah. Cow's milk. There we go. That's our one right there. We have a whole pile of meat. Okay. Now, I was kind of hoping that enough time had passed from when we decided to give what is the name of that? The swallow. That when we decided to give the swallow to her for Lena, that she had healed. But I see she's still in bed. So we'll have to remember to come back later and see if she's healed up. Alright. Alright, let's head up for our marker. What's up, bro? Alright, I don't want to listen to none of your Nilfgaardian babbling. So we're heading out. Looks like we got some wolves up here. Nice doggies.
Time to end this.
I'm still not timing that very well, because they are chewing me up over here. The sale on wolf livers this morning, apparently.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Nice. Oh, we got a monster of some kind. Oh, it's a, it is a Wraith, so let's get our Wraith oil on. Spectre oil. And ready up Bearden. Really? bad. We got hit a couple of times, but worked out in the end. Alright, let's investigate this little area thoroughly. Make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, there's bees. I love me some honeycomb. Alright. Where to next? Let's see. We want to head across the bridge here. And actually, let's make a sweep. Let's go here, here, and then we'll come down, do this, and then we need to investigate all these buildings. Oh, let's make a save. Keep our eye out for more random loot and plants. And bees. Those drowners. Yep. Nice. I could deal with some drowner loot. Hello, drowners. What's up? Gurgle. Really? Well, we got a couple of loots out of that, and a tiny bit of experience for chopping them up. Okay, I'm guessing that it might be out where that... Is that a boat or a little island? I'm thinking it might be a boat out there. Yeah, it looks like a boat. Now, fair warning, there can be drowners in these lakes, and they don't tell you this in the game, but you can't fight them when you're in the water with your swords. The only thing you can do is you can shoot them with a crossbow if you have one. We don't have one, so if we see drowners, we're gonna have to hightail it out of there. Otherwise, they will kill you. They like pull you underwater, and if there's a whole gang of them, they'll drown you. Just like their name, they will drown you. So let's book for the Oh, and I see something down there that doesn't look like a... buckthorn. That must be our goal here. Yeah, apparently that was it. Because it has now cleared the... Oh, we are headed the other way for our next point of interest. So yeah, it's cleared that marker away. It's gone gray, so that means we've looted the items that it was marking the location of. Alright, let's move on with our next target, which is these two things. We also should investigate that. Yeah, I'll go here and then down to the... I think it's probably just ruins, but one never knows. That's why you investigate, because you don't know. Oh, is there more drowners over here? Geralt of Rivia. It's my duty. Oh, it's wolves. It's wolves. Who's next? Don't be shy now. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna hit the swallow on that one. I am really, really not doing well against wolves at this point. Not at all. I mean, by the end of the fight, I'm doing okay, but yeah, that's not how it works. You're supposed to be doing okay right from the get-go. The tricky part with wolves is there can be like 3-4 of them on you at once, lunging at you and biting you. So I mean, I'm okay against one because I can do the timing easily. It's when you get above 2, it really... Is this the dude we found during the griffin thing? No, I don't think so. Just another random dead guy in the woods. And we've got more wolves. Or no. Is it wolves? Oh, it's ghouls. Monster nest, it looks like. Ghouls, necrophage oil. Here we go. Let's rock. Okay, I'm also doing badly against schools, so I could just suck as a general rule. Another dead guy.
Magic. A place of power.
We are really racking up the old ability points here.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Oh, now we got 3 more just popping out? There we go. And least a couple of these drop some loot. Let's check our monster nest. Not a very good one. Let's make another save. What we got going on over here? Well, we have a bunch of plants. Okay, and the point of interest has a little downward pointing red triangle under it there. That means it's underneath us. So apparently we have to go somewhere else to get into some sort of underground cave or thing. I'm guessing it's connected to this building here. So let's do that.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Another place of power. Man, we are going to be bursting with ability points. Let's see some honeycomb. Honeycomb big. Yeah. It's not small. It's like some sort of graveyard. White Orchard Cemetery. Okay, I'm starting to get a little nervous on account of cemetery. Oh, I see red. A lot of herbs over here, though. Alright, we got a Wraith. We got a Wraith. Spectre oil. 79%. We're gonna have to repair our sword at some point. Really? Okay, there's something else going on here because we had him down to like 0 and he didn't die. So if you run into something like that, it probably means there's
magic. A place of power.
Something else going on. So let's hit this place of power. And we are supposed to guard the door. So my guess is the Spectre's going to be in here when we go in there. So let's make sure our Yrden is ready. Oh, what's this?
Strange.
We've got handprints.
Strange.
I don't know what that means, and it's not going to gold, so I'm not really sure what the business is here. We can ignite this, or we can, if we get close, we can ignite it. Shed a little light on it, and there's a doorway that's open. Torch is going.
Not your lucky day.
Alright, well that worked out well. It was much easier the second time around. He didn't drop any loot though. But I see a bunch of other stuff, and that corpse over there has got some sparklies on it. Let's get some light going. You can also light torches with Igni if you're close enough. So let's get some light in here. Oh. Nice. Requires level 4. It's not as good as our current steel sword. Oh, let's make a save. Huh. I am having some difficulties lighting this. There we go. Torch. Is there another torch over here? Up, Witcher Colgrim. Okay, so this is the silver sword that goes along with the steel sword that we found. Let's go ahead and read that. Ivar Evil Eye, Master Witcher of the Viper School. I have now found all the legendary diagrams once belonging to our order. Certain complications have arisen, however. On the way back to our keep, I stopped to rest the night in a village in the Tomirian borderlands. The blasted peasants declined to the blasted peasants decided to make me into their scapegoat and accused me of kidnapping some beekeeper's brat. They took me into the local lordling's castle for interrogation, during which they found and confiscated one of the diagrams, but do not fear, I will get it back. They did not find the others. I have invoked Tomirian common law and demanded a trial by ordeal instead of submitting to the whims of this baronet. My request was granted, and tomorrow I am to cleanse the baronet's family crypt of wraiths. I expect this will prove a little trouble. Perhaps I will already have returned to our keep by the time you receive this letter. Light the furnaces, we'll have some forging to do. Colgrim. Nice. Okay, this actually... Okay, this is talking about race. Yeah. We may have picked this up around the time we were doing the quest to cleanse that village of the Noon Wraith, because this is describing exactly what we found. An object that we have to get rid of. Interesting. But it doesn't really help us at this point. Plague Maidens. Oh, that is interesting. Where did we pick that up? Oh, it was from the book. Yes, you will find books that can add information into your glossary. Okay, so we found a Night Wraith. Night Wraiths only found in rural areas. Legends, blah blah blah. Sneak into huts at times. Oh. On the attack, Night Wraiths remain immaterial for most of the time, meaning physical blows pass right through them. More tangible form for brief moments in which they strike. When weakened, they will create several projections of themselves which cannot attack directly but act as transmitters of sorts through which the Night Wraith can sap her victim's vital energy. Oh, interesting. Yes, trap it with the Yrden sign or hit it with the blast of a moon dust bomb, which we do not have yet, I don't think. They're weaker if they appear during the day. That's interesting. Plague Maidens. Novigrad, that's the city where I'm going to sell my Everloose. Spirit will sometimes walk in its lands, blah, blah. Peste. Okay, so the book we read gave us information on all sorts of different wraiths. Because we knew about Devil by the Well and Noon Wraiths, but we picked up Night Wraiths, Plague Maidens, and Wraiths in general. Yrden, and what is this? Quen. Oh, okay, yeah, we could use the shield to protect ourselves. So the Plague Maidens are not vulnerable to the Moon Dust Bomb, but all manner of wraiths are. Neckers, yes, that's right. Did we fight Neckers? I don't remember. I forget. Sometimes I'm remembering old playthroughs. Alright, let's make sure we're not missing anything down here. Hate to miss some loot. Alright. I'm pretty sure we got everything. This crypt is cleansed. We managed it, but that poor Viper School dude didn't. Oh, speaking of Viper School. Let's look at our crafting and see if we have Silver Sword. Oh, we can make this. And it is an upgrade. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, because, okay. I was going to say that's unusual that we would lose that particular thing, but that is because our current sword has Spectre Oil on it. So this 10% we will get with this sword as well if we apply our oil. But otherwise it's a boost up by quite a bit. By quite a bit. I like it. I like it. We have to get to the the quartermaster at the Nilfgaardian fort and have him make this for us. It's a good thing we found some emerald dust. Oh, and some silver. Look at that. Actually, okay, we already did that steel sword. Alright. We have a definite plan of action as far as...
Place of power, it's gotta be.
We'll refresh our Igni sign. Alright, what do we have left? It seems to me that there was another quest. Yes, let's hit these building. Oh, let's get this one first, even though I'm pretty sure that's nothing. That actually should be just a short distance away. We will check it out. What's up? Oh, I'm glad we decided to check it out. It appears to be some sort of Nilfgaardian outpost, and we can't. I don't think we can just snatch up their goods, but we might be able to hide behind a tent and steal some. Speaking of which, here is some that I'm going to go ahead and make a new save here. Don't mind me. I'm just patrolling around back behind your tent. Don't pay me, no, never mind. Oh, nice. Ooh, the mother lode. Thank you, soldiers of Nilfgaard. Inch closer. Oh shit, that dude is right there. I'm gonna go over here.
A storm, damn it.
Yay, thanks, fellas. Well, I think that's all that we can get. I think trying for any of the other stuff is going to be asking to be spotted by these guys. I mean, they're sitting right there. Surely they would notice if I was stealing their stuff. But we got the chest behind the tent, which is a really dumb place to store it. I mean, you guys are asking to be ripped off if that's how you store your good stuff. Because that stuff that we found in there was pretty good. Alright, let's hit this building over here. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully some good stuff. Wolfsbane. Oh, bear. You're lucky I don't need bear fat right now, buddy. Very lucky. Very lucky indeed. I don't think we can get in here. Oh. More buildings. We'll work our way up there. Oh, look at all these plants. Really? Nothing in here? Oh. Okay. Oh, in fact, the, find the lost Tomira treasure using your Witcher senses. So, it would be more evident during the day, but I believe we can move that stuff with our Ard sign. Yeah, there's some sort of basement down here. Get out of the way, boards. Silly, silly boards. Oh, look at the loot. Chest as far as the eyes can see. Enhanced saddle. See, that's why you don't buy the alchemy things from herbalists and stuff, because you generally find them out in the world. Cidarian Special Forces. Scribbled document. We better read that. Himmy! No wonder we're losing this war with cowardly cunts for soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning, and that was that. Battle was over, and the whole convoy was ours for the picking. Maybe they were having such a hard time of it because of all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave warriors must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's damned hard to hit your target. Take everything we gathered to the cubby, then fence it quick as you can. Except that showy parade shite. You'll have to bury or burn that. I reckon someone might recognize the insignia, and then there'd be trouble. Chaos. Okay, so it sounds like this guy was a bandit that came across some soldiers, Tomirian soldiers that were drunk, and he himself was Tomirian. Or she, I'm just guessing it's he. And so they apparently were overcome by greed. Otherwise, I'm sure they would have been inclined to help their own soldiers rather than prey on them. But anyway, we took care of that quest now. And we do have the mill and one more building to investigate. Let's do that. Wow, one-handed. Did you see that? Geralt, man, he is strong. Oh, we found something in the basement. What was it? It was, okay, this actually looks like better than what we're wearing. Except for it has resistance to bludgeoning and slashing damage, but not elemental damage. Well, I don't typically run across a lot of we should be able to sell these for a decent amount. Alright, and let's see. What? I swear I found something in there. What was it? Oh, the saddle. 25 stamina versus our current one, which is 20. So we will swap. And I'll try to remember to sell that. This is useful. Your horse can go full gallop for longer, which is very useful if you get involved in a horse race. There are opportunities to horse race later in the game, and if you have a better saddle, it makes it a whole lot easier to win that race. Alright, let's continue our loot patrol. All sorts of goodies. Just sitting here, waiting for us to come along. Plants. There's plants everywhere. Okay, we investigated all of these buildings. And I want to harvest all of these plants. Oh, a dog. 2 dogs. 3 dogs? Who's been killing dogs? Might have been some sort of Nilfgaardian patrol. Oh, look at that. There's a whole field full of plants. Oh, yeah. Wild horses. Hello, horsies. We just stole that farmer's crop. Okay, well, we've got some stuff up here. I'm going to meditate and get my swallow back, and I'm also going to meditate till the morning so we have daylight to work with. Then we can put away our torch. And we are going to head up there. The only quest that we have left at this point is the main one, which is, yeah, to talk to Vesemir, and straight away after that we go out and fight the griffin. Once we do that, and we meet up with Vesemir back at the inn, we get into a linear sequence of events that leads to us leaving the White Orchard area. I mean, we can always come back, but I'm pretty sure that if you haven't at least started some of the quests... Ooh, we're getting a fair amount of crowns. If you haven't started some of the quests, that if you leave the White Orchard area, you'll fail those quests, so you won't have a chance to do them. I've seen somebody else's playthrough where they did not... They picked up the missing brother quest from the notice board, but they didn't start it, and they killed the griffin and then, left as part of that quest chain, and they automatically failed that quest. I mean, that's not a huge thing, but I'm sort of a completionist, and I like to do all of the quests. Let's see, where are we going? We are going, yes, we're going up there for our marker. Let's get our run back on here. Hello, horse. Pardon me. We're just jogging through, just out for a morning jog. Wild dogs. Just dog down. There we go. I managed to do that without getting bit. What's going on over here? More dogs, or is it, I'm guessing, wolves? Dogs usually don't travel in large packs, like 3 of them. Man, I am still not doing well with that. Damn it. Punks. Actually, that was a pretty sizable pack. Oh. I'm guessing bandit camp? So we better be on the lookout for some bandits. Did the wolves kill everybody? There's like literally... There's nobody around. I'm suspicious of what's going on. But hey, free loot. Hunting trousers, big this season. Nice, we got a glyph. Alright, this will be the mother lode. Scrawled note. Things are going better and better for us. We've pitched camp in the heart of the forest near the old mill and have already done quite nicely for ourselves. Folk are poor, so they say, but squeeze them and something always pops out. Sack of grain here, a few crowns there. Not bad for easy work. Certainly better than the army. At least we've got something to fill our bellies, and the risk that we'll pay for all of this with our lives, well, it's still less than when we were charging the Nils at Natalis' orders. So these are some deserting soldiers, some more of those. Oh. Find the bandit's treasure using your Witcher sense. Didn't we just find the bandit's treasure? Find the bandit's treasure using your Witcher sense. During a stay in White Orchard, certain letter found its way into Geralt's possession. Intrigued by its appearance, decided to read it the first chance you get. You gotta get... Oh, this is a letter we found. You gotta give up this madness, Morgan. Mum's beside herself, saying that's not becoming of it. Okay, so we were supposed to find this letter somewhere else, and... Wait. Read the letter. That's weird. I'm not sure how this works. Deserting the army... Okay, well... Apparently this was a letter from the robbers... the bandit's family, and they were none too pleased that he had taken up banditry. But where? Oh, okay. It's up here. Well, let's hit this one first. Oh, so many plants. Okay, I hear wolves. Oh. What is going on up there? So I see what looks like a telescope? Why was there treasure up here and with this one guy and not... I don't... I'm missing something. Or misunderstanding something. Let's read the spy note. 15th day of observation. 20th order of Burke. Back in the camp. Brought in heaps of plunder, mostly armor and weapons, but this time a sealed chest too. Towards dusk, a man delivered rations of food and drink. Messenger arrived in the camp before dawn, caused quite a stir. They immediately organized a group to transport the chest. After dusk, I'll try to track down where they carried it to. Didn't move the case that far away, just to the abandoned hut near the old mill. Set up a watch, so I wasn't able to get closer. Okay, that might have been the chest that we found in that little building near the mill that we were just at. Every man in the camp has been drinking since yesterday afternoon. If we attack now, we'd obliterate them. Too bad the commander only sent one man, me, to this outpost. Okay, so this is guy from the army. We don't know which, Nilfgaard or... I'm guessing Tomirian because he's not wearing Nilfgaard stuff. I'll try to sneak in tonight. And he apparently got killed by wolves? As he was spying?
Strange.
Yeah. He's, eaten by wolves. I see you there, wolf. You're not sneaking up on me, buddy. Yeah, that's what happens. You get burned. And the wolves have been out here killing rabbits. Now I think somewhere out here is the edge of the world, so what will happen... What will happen is if we go out there... Oh, I thought that was a wolf. I managed to make that, get through that encounter without getting bitten. As I was saying, I think if we head out there, what will happen is a message will pop up that we need to turn back, and if we keep going, it will automatically like teleport us back onto the map. So I'm not gonna go after those wolves out there. I'm gonna head for this treasure down here. Always willing to take some honeycomb. Oh!
There's one!
I know I saw another guy up here.
Piss off while you still got legs and bikes.
Okay, so that was a Tomirian army deserter who had a rope ladder. And many blessings upon him for... What you get for shooting me, bro?
Oh, you witch fucker! You're fucking dead!
Let's practice our parrying.
Damn it!
He does like his spin decapitation move. That's the kind of thing we need to get better at. Is parrying the attack and riposting, doing the counterattack thing. So it appears as though we have a fair amount of loot. Let's see, we killed a dude over here. Dumplings! I got your dumplings, buddy. Okay, so this is where we first came into the camp. Oh, look at all this stuff. Look at all this mad loot everywhere. Loot, loot, loot. Love that sound. Ka-chunga, ka-chunga, ka-chunga. Yeah. Ching, ching, ching. Just snatch up all the loot. So this, okay, this is the main camp for these bandit guys. Fist attack, they're grabbing up drugs too. Oh, we got more down here. Okay, this looks like the leadership tent. I imagine that is where the good stuff is. More drugs. Oh, fancy. Big on vials. They must be chemistry majors or something. Come on. Knucklehead. This would be a nice little area to go camping in. Already got tents set up and everything. You just have to get rid of some bodies. Alright, that apparently was the main treasure. Hunting boots and hunting gloves. Alright, well. Thank you much, bandits. Now, as I recall, we can't get this. There's a ridge here, and I don't think we can't get through this. There's a gate in this wall, and we can't get through it, and we can't get around it to get up there easily. So I will just. There's a monster nest here, and I don't remember what this is. More bandits, probably. Alright, well, we will hightail it south and cross the river, and we'll just do these here, here, back to here, and then we will head into town. We are almost done with the White Orchard area. How gratifying is that? Bit of a rocky area. Oh, there's loot over here. Or are these explosive barrels? Apparently these Nilfgaardians got wrecked here. Did that open the gate? Oh, I was hoping maybe it would open the gate. Can we open it from this side? Oh, we can! Oh, sweet! I did not know you could do that. That's kind of awesome. Let's make a save. Let's see, where do we have to go? Well, now that we can fast travel, let's see. This was the battlefield. We checked all that stuff out. This was the cabin where we found the dude's brother and that Nilfgaardian deserter. So we've already been there. So I'm just going to fast travel here. We'll hit this, then shoot over there. And we'll be done. Just about. Nice. That's why you always investigate. Always investigate. Alright, do I have bombs? Yes, I do. So I don't need to meditate at this point. We've picked up a fair amount of junk. And let's see, let us head for the old monster nest. Necrophages, I'm sure they're ghouls. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the necrophage. Oh, how's our 71%? I am not going to repair at this point because we are about to upgrade that. And I think in the process of upgrading it... Or no, we're not going to upgrade it. We're going to replace it with a new... That new fancy Viper School sword that we picked the blueprint up, the diagram for. Hello, ghouls. to roll myself out of here. There's like a whole gang of these stupid things. Don't look now, but you're on fire, sir. And I did manage to get tagged a couple of times. Alright. All we got left is the monster
Ghoul
nest and a
Ought to just destroy it.
couple of herbs. Now, I have been told that if you leave the ghoul's blood and something else, and you take the other items, and then you wait 3 days, the other items will respawn again? I don't have the patience for that sort of thing, so I'm just going to go ahead and take all of this stuff, and now we are going to head for this other spot. Actually, let's make another save here. And head over for that. There's bound to be some plants on the way. Pretty sure we've already read this notice. Bandits, yep. The old retired Tomirian military. I can't say much for their discipline. And they are not exactly what I would call patriots. If they, having been defeated in battle, if they run off and become bandits instead of trying to take some sort of guerrilla action. There are a few of them, though, that the dude that lied to us in the swamp and had us get the box of medical supplies. I mean, he's part of a group that are continuing to fight, even though they are... Oh, there was a plant hiding in the earth there. Oh, there's a honeycomb down there. Can we get this plant? And it's weird. It's buried in the earth somehow. Really? Alright, well, that's how you're gonna be. I'm gonna argue you out of there. Okay, it's not glowing, so for some reason it doesn't think we can loot that. I may have come through here and looted it before, and it's remembering that? Or something?
Still!
Okay, there are bandits up there, and they have detected my presence, and they are upset by it. But look at, we found some, damn it, cut it out. Goofball movement system. Oh, a couple couple of glyphs and some Dwarven whiskey. That is definitely worth the time it took to go through there. Alright, so that was our last spot. There's the old mill that we hit earlier. So there apparently is a small group of bandits over here somewhere. Okay, I think I see, yeah, there's a wagon and some treasure there. There's a dude standing by that tree. Orans and Florins, huh? Maybe they'll be excited that I lit their fire for them, and they'll welcome me with open arms.
Your ass is mine.
Whoop, we got an archer. We got an archer.
Come to Pappy.
Oh, nice. Got them both. Orans and Florins. Now, all of this currency that we're picking up that we can't really do anything with right now. In fact, I think if we go into our inventory, somewhere it shows up. We got another saddle somewhere. Somewhere it shows. Oh, here we go. Orans. Currency can be exchanged for crowns at the Vivaldi Bank in Novigrad, and the same thing for this one. 440. Oh, these are worth 3, and these are worth 1. Stack. We'll have to, when we hit a merchant, we'll have to sell some of this stuff. Let's see, did we find everything? I think we did. Yep. So what was this? What is, oh, it's a bridge. That's what shows up on the map, is this bridge. Alright, how do we get to town? Go back to the crossroads. Harvest a few plants on the way. Hopefully without falling off the cliff. Oh, look at this. Bear hide. That might be worth a few crowns. All right, I am. I'm pondering whether I should sell to. Okay, we definitely want to hit the blacksmith in the Nilfgaardian outpost because we want him to build us our silver sword. And we aren't going to be able to get to our stash before. Oh yeah, I can, because I haven't killed the griffin yet, so we will be able to go to our stash, and we'll be able to put away our silver sword. And I guess I might as well sell this crap to Willis if he's got the coin. My other option, the reason I'm actually having a debate with myself about this is once we go to Vizima, after we complete that, we will be dumped into we will go to Vizima. That's a very small, that's just this castle. And then they dump us in Velen. And they dump us here somewhere here, and we could make our way to Novigrad, where we would have access to merchants and vendors that would give us better prices than what we're getting out in the sticks in White Orchard. However, it's a long trip, and yeah, I'm gonna sell this stuff where I am. So let's go to garrison, sell our swords, and then we'll hit Willis and sell the armor. Hello, boys. What's up? Relax, everybody. I'm here.
Es verheirig, Gorpailir Serit es mar.
Serit stylen key? Nestink afai a pavilion nordling, badas getuvin essen.
An feich, es war diset, es an morv et pest.
Are you here to...
Grab something.
I'd like you to craft something for me.
And we are looking for silver sword. Yes, sir. 104 to craft that. And now, let's...
So long.
Let's swap that in. And then sell... Oh, we have a, we can put something in there. See, what have we got in here? We've got sign intensity. Chance to stun. Chance to stagger. Armor piercing. Okay, we're going to be using the silver sword on monsters. Technically, I don't think most monsters wear armor, so we would be sort of wasting it in the silver sword. That would have been a good one for the steel sword. Chance to freeze. Chance to cause burning. 2%. 2%. Chance to stagger. Chance to stun. I've got a bunch of these. Let's go ahead and throw that one in there. I mean, there's nothing that says you have to do this. And in fact, you can pick up recipes from blacksmiths and armors to combine 3 of these lesser stones into the next grade up, and then 3 of those stones into the next grade up. I think there's 3 different grades of stone, so you can, it increases that percent chance by 2% every time, I believe. The same thing for these glyphs, which go in armor. These rune stones go in weapons, the glyphs go in the armor. Gwen sign intensity. Okay, this is the middle one. You go from 2 to 5, so these probably do the same thing. And then from 5, I think you probably go to 12, maybe? Yrden, Quinn. Anyway, let's... He's willing to... Oh,
Are you here to spy or haggle?
I am here
Show me we.
to sell you a bunch of my stupid crap. Yes. No, where is the Lesser Spikeroog runestone? Okay, so this is to build the lowermost level, and you build it using these lesser runestones. I'm not gonna bother with that. I would buy, if he has the medium ones, I would buy those. Okay, how much would you give us? 6, really? That's not that much. He's got 800. Well, these are garbage, rusty old weapons, so I guess fair is fair. And let's go ahead and have him repair our equipped items. And just as a sanity check, he will give us 43 for these guys. Let's see what Willis is gonna give us.
So long.
Oh!
Hey,
Out of the way.
Ah,
Get out of the way.
poor, dark, and putrid.
Whatever, bro. Alright. Oh, we haven't visited here or here yet. I almost forgot those. Or here. Let's go here, and then we'll hit these. And then come across the river. Good plan, good plan. Suppose I could put a marker down. The other thing I haven't done is I don't think I've run all the shorelines. And I think at this point I'm probably not going to bother. Since I think anything interesting would have been marked as a point of interest already. So I don't know that it's sensible at this point to spend a lot of time doing that. It's something you would do if you were like being a hardcore player and you refuse to turn on the point of interest location markers because I mean there's no sort of way that Geralt would like know those without going there and visiting. And so if you're totally into hardcore roleplay, you would not turn that on. You would like want to run all over the map with your Witcher sense on and find them manually that way, which I mean that's a mite extreme for me. I mean I'm all for doing a little RP and stuff, but that's a little hardcore. Okay, so we've got some honeycomb and a chest. Oh, nice. Broken ore, yeah, I can always use a lot of those. orens. I'm happy to collect the orens from there. Relax, everybody. I'm here. Oh, hey, this is the guy that we found his brother. So this is his farm. It's... Wow, that's, Are you, growing rocks? Because that's what it looks like you're growing over here, bro. Let's see if we can find... Let's see, he said his wife's name, Laisha. See if we can find her. Is this Laisha? It is! Nice. So that means somewhere around here, we should find his brother and that Nilfgaardian dude that we had him save. Excuse me. Sorry. I'll be cleansing this home for you. Dude was holding out on me. He had a rope ladder that he didn't offer me earlier. Ooh. Nice. He was holding out on me for sure. There's Saar taking a well-deserved nap. We got some chickens. I suppose we could igni on those dudes and wire. Oh, we could have come here and got 2 wire. We ended up buying wire for making one of our items. I think it might have been the sword or something. Oh, look at that. Dude was totally holding out on us. Totally. Seriously, where... I want to find the, I want to see if that Nilfgaardian guy is working out. Huh. Well, Dune and Laisha are alive, so I guess the Nilfgaardians didn't come here and kill them, so... I guess we can only assume that, he's alive. Wonder how big his farm is. They might be out here in the field somewhere. Probably in town getting drunk. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What is this? We're in a ditch. Is this him? Let's find out. Okay, it's just random peasant, so I'm guessing not. That is a lady. So it's not her, unless the Nilfgaardian, in an effort to disguise himself, went through a gender change thing. I wonder if there's like sorceresses that can do that. That'd be one way to hide from the Nilfgaardian army. Be a little extreme, but hey, if it's that or death, might not be a bad idea. Alright, so this is the last building that we have to investigate. Hopefully there will be vast riches waiting for us over here. Not looking good so far. Oh. A seashell, and whatever that is, and a wine stone. Well, I like the sound of wine stone. Whoop. Alright, we'll gather up a few of these and then we'll swim across the river. I'm pretty sure I already checked, but let's... Yeah, I don't see any...
What happened to your
I don't see any treasures under the water.
Gonna hunt bears.
Slingshot dude that's gonna hunt bears. I'm pretty sure he hasn't actually set out to do that yet because he's still
Kings
alive.
do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
And I'm pretty sure that any bear he encounters is pretty much just gonna kill him and eat him. Hello, dog.
Making me a slingshot. Gonna hunt bears.
That actually seems to be some sort of general theme that the boys in this village think they're gonna go bear hunting with slingshots.
It's raining, it's pouring, and Vermeer's
Oh.
snoring. He bumped his
What do
head
we
when
got
he
here?
went to bed and whacked himself good morning.
Okay, I think we got all of these. Enlistment. Laws. Nilfgaardian lessons. And the rebel.
What? What do you say? Who taught you that?
Chitty.
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again.
Would you raise a glass with me?
It's Dwarven now.
To play with
D-E-R.
Oh my god, those guys must be so bored just having that one conversation just all the rest of their lives. I wonder if we can get by. Oh, we gotta visit Willis.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was
We gotta
from
visit
the
Willis.
Creek.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervin, may the gold sun guide you.
And it was 43.
A return customer. Welcome.
Show me what.
He would give us, the other guy would give us 43 for these. He will give us 45. And he's got 400, so we are going to sell him all of this armor crap. And what does he have for sale? A bunch of crafting diagrams that I am not interested in. Oh, the saddles. Let's sell him those 2 saddles as well. There's the trousers we sold him probably. Let's see, and this is lesser. All right. I don't think we're interested in anything else. So, thank you, Willis. We're now up to 1,400 crowns. I like it. I think I'm going to hang on to this stuff in the hopes that I'm going to find a better vendor before I run out of carry capacity. We might want to visit Tomira before we leave and sell her. We can always come back and talk to her, so okay, I'm just going to say farewell.
So long.
And we are going to see if I can sneak into the inn without getting into a thing with Vesemir, but I think it's, as soon as we get close to him, it's going to pop us into a discussion with him. Oh, maybe not. Aha! Nice. I'll be able to drop off my sword. We're going to be picking up a bunch of stuff. Oh, I don't know why I'm stressing out on this, because we could have done this before killing the griffin. Keep forgetting that I haven't killed the griffin yet. Let's move all of these in there as well. Alright, our weight is now down substantially. Go ahead and we'll save. And we'll go talk to Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Well,
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from 2 witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got buckthorn?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Probably not.
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Alright, let's go.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
By brewing the Thunderbolt potion, and I'm pretty sure they give you the ingredients for that if you don't have it. Alchemy. And let's see, we need to... Types of items. Select a formula. So it wants us to select the Thunderbolt. Ooh, we could make a Wraith decoction. Before we do that, though, blindly, I want to see what kind of a bonus we get from that Wraith mutagen. Thunderbolt. Increases attack power. Okay, that sounds useful. Alright, so we need to go to the inventory. Richer potion. So we are gonna, let's see, what is this? 5% stamina regeneration in combat. That might not be bad, but this sounds a lot better. Let's go ahead and swap that in. And I think I'm going to meditate so that I have 3 of these in case I need them during the fight. Okay, we've got 2 of these. Oh, we got a whole bunch of alcohest. And I think when we meditate, it will use these things first because they're more common. Yeah, they're half the value. So it will use our cheapest thing first, which is good. Alright, let's meditate. All the way to the morning. We'll do this during the day. Alcohest. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and save now that we are all prepared. And let's see, we have to...
Me gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting.
I know that people enjoy it when I harvest their
he started twisting and
plants, so I'm going to do that as a sort of a nostalgia thing.
Except it was some drowner that had sapped on the kid.
Hello, cow.
Had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head.
Now, there is a thing that you can do with the cows, which is kind of funny. Some people early on when the game came out figured out that they could just murder these cows and you get meat off of them, and then and also I think like milk or something, and then you meditate for a little while and they would respawn, you murder them again, they could just keep doing that. And I can't remember if you get experience for it, but you got...
Kings do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
They drop stuff, which means you get items that you can either use or sell, and people would just like do that for a long time. And the devs found out about it, and they put a thing in the game where if you murder these cows too many times within a time range, what'll happen is it will spawn some sort of, I can't remember what it's called because I don't think I've ever done it myself. Some sort of cow god monster. It's a high level, I don't know, like level 20 or something like that. Or maybe even higher. Like I said, I've never done this myself. But I've seen videos of it. It's pretty funny that this big monster spawns and, of course, will try to kill you. And unless you're really good at low level, really good, I mean, like you really know how to do the fight mechanics and you can avoid getting hit by it, it will kill you. So I think that's just really funny that the devs put that in when they, because I mean it doesn't really gain you a ton to murder these cows over and over, but people were doing it because it was an easy thing to do. Anyway, don't murder the cows too many times.
Got a lump of bread today.
And in one of my playthroughs, in attempting to film an early episode of this, I had a couple of false starts where things happened that I ended up ditching the playthrough. But I thought I was going to demonstrate how taking items from near guards results in you getting killed, and I thought I would do that by taking these items up here next to these guards, and to my surprise, they let me take them. So I'm going to try that again and see what happens. I've just made a save, so if they kill me, it won't be that big of a deal. Oh man, they're letting me take these. Alright.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons?
I'm not sure why that would be, because I swear early game, when I first started playing this game, I tried to steal them. I tried to grab them, and the guards killed me. I remember it quite distinctly because it was the first. It was the first. Don't steal stuff from near the guards because they'll get upset and kill you. Okay. I mean, we didn't get any super big items or anything, but they totally should be upset by us taking their supplies, because we did it right in front of them. Maybe because we were on a mission for the local commander, we're sort of allowed to do that now. I don't know. Totally don't know why that is the case. Anybody else show up here yet? Oh, Rosen! Rosen was the brother, right? And there's Laisha. And where is... And there's Hasar. Is this Dune? Bastion! No, Bastion is the brother. Rosen is the Nilfgaardian guy. So they're happily... Oh, and there's Dune. Awesome! See? This is the kind of thing that I think is awesome about this game, is the devs put little stuff like this in the game. Now, if you never did that quest, or you told them to kill or leave Rosen or whatever, I'm assuming that they wouldn't show up here. But now they're sort of a little happy little group here, and they're just working the farm. Nice. And here's Vesemir.
A stream, amber waves of grain, charming place, perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Oh, here we go.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
That's what I'm talking about.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Gambling?
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Don't question the master. Alright. Now we are going to put that,
Watch out!
we are going to activate the crossbow because the crossbow you can use to shoot it out of the air. It doesn't do much damage, and that's not what it's intended for, but it is a way to shoot flying things and knock them out of the air. And as I said earlier, you can actually use it to kill drowners underwater, and it one-shots, as far as I know, it one-shots any and all drowners. Like, even if you are fighting a drowner that's, you know, like, way over your level, I think hitting it with the crossbow, like, one-shot kills it. So it's great defense from drowners when you're in the water. So we are going to, and you'll notice that, oop, I missed. You have to watch because the griffin will spin at you.
Good.
And like it just did there, it'll wing sweep and nail you. Alright, and it flies off. Alright, when you get it down to a certain range, it will take off. And we are meant to follow it. And I'm going to do a little bit of harvesting on the way, because why not? Witcher's Code is in effect. And of course, my own personal rule is always be looting, so that's what we have to do. And you can follow the blood trail, so you know where the griffin went. And it goes up by the mill, and it just hangs out there and waits for you to come up and kill it, so... I'll be with you in a moment, sir. Oh, I should read our bestiary and see what it says. What do we got here? Hybrid oil, I don't, and Ard. Ard will also knock it out of the air, and grape shot. Hybrid oil, grape shot. Hybrid oil and grape shot. Hybrid oil. Do I have hybrid oil? Cursed oil. Insectoid. I do not have hybrid oil. Do I have grape shot? Oh, I do have grape shot. We'll swap those in. Maybe I'll remember to use it. We also have Thunderbolt and Swallow. I don't remember what, is it Y? Let's see, it's R, and I really should write these keys down at some point. Let's see, our food, oh, there it is, R and F, let's see, T and Y. T and Y. It would be useful to have both of those. And now our toxicity is up. We can just power right through this fight. Oh, let's be careful though. There we go. We killed it. Oh, I didn't even have my food running.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve something.
Really? Like what?
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Okay. Now, there should be loot associated with this Griffin that we killed. Oh, there it is. It's over in the grass. And it does, whenever you take a trophy, it does this pulling out your knife animation, a little cutscene thing. That's you chopping the head off. And then it should automatically add that to Roach. That's where the trophies go. They get slung next to Roach, and the Griffin's head is large, so it's very noticeable. If we go into our inventory, we can actually... So we had a Noon Wraith trophy on there, which gave us a 5% bonus, experience point bonus from humans and non-humans, and now it's swapped in this, which gives us a 10% chance to dismember. I'm actually going to swap the experience point bonus back in. So we have already looted this little area up here. So we don't really, and now you'll notice the trophy is like a bag. It's a little bag just hanging there. So we should hit the mill and then go to the garrison, talk to Captain Peter Saar Gwynleve, and tell him that we have completed the contract. I'm gonna take this opportunity to loot a few plants here on the way out. Not a ton, don't worry. And there's... Wasn't this random horse sitting here the last time we were here? What's these guys' story?
Greetings. Damn witchers.
What? I just saved you from the Griffin, buddy. What's your deal? What's this guy's deal?
You're strange, but a good fellow nonetheless.
Yeah, that's the kind of respect I'm talking about. Should talk to your friend over here, damn witchers. He is lucky I'm in a forgiving mood. Alright, let's get ourselves up to the garrison. And then we go back to the inn and we... and then we get out of here and we go... Well, I don't want to spoil it. I already said too much. Already said too much.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Let's ask him about this.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Killed the griffin.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Okay, so here we are introduced to time-constrained options, where once we hit the spacebar to exit out of this little explanation, that time left to decide bar will rapidly shrink, and you need to make a decision before it goes to 0. I'm not sure if you don't make a decision, if it just picks number 1 or what it does. I'm actually going to take the coin because it turns out it's, if I remember right, it's 250 gold, which is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, you could make a statement by refusing to take it, but I mean, I'm not sure it has any effect on the game whatsoever. And they've been banging this Witcher's Code business into our heads, so I have a feeling that most Witchers would take the coin, no questions asked. So I'm going to take the coin. I think it's 250 crowns. 270 experience and 250 crowns, and now we hear the guy.
No more. Mercy, please. No more. Please, no more.
Normally, you hear him being. You hear the whip. There we go. 1, 2, 3,
Please,
Dark
no more.
and putrid.
4, 5.
Mercy, please.
Barbarians.
5. 5. 5. Yeah, normally you hear those whipping sounds, like right as soon as you exit that dialogue. And I always assumed that if you actually stood there and listened and counted, there would be 15, just like he was ordered. But we only heard 5, but I'm not sure the game played them all for some reason. In any case, we are done and we are out of here.
Stop.
Stop? I will keep going as I please, bro. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Alright, back to the inn. in town. And we need to meet Vesemir. We are about to blow this popsicle stand. How are we doing on weight? 22 out of 90. We are in good shape. I don't need to sell any of the random things that we have. Because like I said, I think we can get a better price for them in Novigrad if we can manage to hang on to them that long.
Come to Pappy.
Well, let's see.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after.
Now that we have money, let's see if she has anything interesting. She does have Mandrake cordial and cherry cordial, I believe, are used. There is a crafting ingredient, I can't remember, but there's something that you need to make for some later recipes, and I believe it uses I think these two things are ingredients, and you'll notice they're fairly expensive. I'm not remembering for certain. Now, that the reason I'm even bothering to look at her stuff is because there's going to be a thing that happens in a cutscene, and then she is going to be eliminated as a person that we can talk to and buy from. Which is why if you're playing Gwent and you want her Gwent cards, I would buy them early if you can. Alright, but she doesn't really have anything that we want, so let's go talk to... where is... Oh, the cat is hissing at us. Cat. There's Vesemir. Let's have a chat with him.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Well, we should get out of here then.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Tomirian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
Oh, is that...
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
No shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Well, that escalated quickly.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Wash your face.
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. and neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
All right, well.
With vigor, lads! Vigor! You're dead!
Uh-oh.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
Well.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Recognize that hair?
Excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
What's the rush?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment?
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
White flame dancing on the graves of his foes. Not pretentious at all to call yourself that.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Later, dude.
Recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then?
Oh yeah. Oh, those guys, people at the. Oh, bad luck for that guy.
Yennefer, how'd they...
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Ooh, time for a bath.
It must suffice.
Vesemir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cutwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned?
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Voorhis, commander of the Alba Division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men. All of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And a razor to your throat.
Wild Hunt killed him.
Wild Hunt killed them.
A cavalcade of wraiths dashing across the night sky. These omens of war the peasantry bubbles about. Expect me to believe that.
Frankly, I don't really give a damn.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress. Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
Any color, as long as it's black.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Alright, so we need to pick out...
Directly out of Nordling Tales.
We need to pick out an outfit. And that little conversation we had with that commander guy that came in, if you had, in the setup to the game, said that you wanted a simulated Witcher 2 save, that is where he would have asked you, I think, 3 questions about choices you made in the Witcher 2 game. And that would have set up various character encounters or not having those character encounters later on. Which is why
directly out of
I always say no to that question because I have no idea what those choices mean since I've never played The Witcher 2. Okay, now, in picking these outfits, there are 3 options available, but you can take all 3, which is what I do. Because I will sell them later on. So we will pick out the one that we like, and the boots are the same. I don't know why they didn't just give you one set of boots and pants and give you the 3 tops as an option, but they give you 3 boots, they're all the same. They give you 3 pants, they're all the same. It's the tops that are different. So if we take a look at these, we can see I mean, it's all the same to me. I'm just going to wear this one, I think. So we'll put that on, the shoes, and the pants. And we also get the towel, which is nice. It's even worth 18 crowns. It must be a pretty nice towel. Alright, there we are, all dressed in elegant. And of course, the Witcher's Code is in effect, so we must loot everything that we can. It's the Witcher's Code. Okay, the door is locked.
A shame I have no time.
Now, some of these books are actually useful information, so I will probably read them later. I think I'll read them on camera, so that you guys will have a chance to read them as well. If you want to, you can always, of course.
Vesemir, directly out of Nordling Tales. Inconceivable.
The barber is somewhat impressed by us as a witcher that he's probably never encountered before.
A touch tight in the waist, but it will do. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
And they are serious about this business.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
Okay, he's got his left leg
the gentleman
forward.
Will rehearse.
Left leg forward.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
I don't like how you say Nordling, buddy.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Mean to me a day.
I'm just checking on account of the Witcher's Code. Okay, that's locked. I'm gonna check down here. Oh. Witcher's Code. Witcher's Code. Yes, sir. Well, it popped up. Why does it pop up like when I'm trying to maneuver away and I'm not ready to... There we go. Oh, the Wild Hunt. That might be interesting reading. Maybe it was that box that was popping up. There we go. I knew I could get it. Locked. Alright, well. Back up the stairs. Like how this guy just waits patiently.
Imgrimi eb art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis. Bow.
Ah, we'll go ahead and bow.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Vermilion namen, vatken favort.
I recognize that voice. That's Tywin Lannister.
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me.
She looks so grumpy.
So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Ciri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
disgusts.
Need not bother.
Let's get the old Witcher sense going. See, that's where we came from. I think.
The gentleman will have time for a...
Nes hen es gwyn.
Me?
Yeah, this is the room that we came from. And we tried down here, but the door was locked. Okay, so he's gonna unlock the door. Now that we can go through.
First thing in the morning, and it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
Greetings. What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant, but with who for company? A tinter.
Tanner. Master of the Tanners Guild?
As if it makes a damn difference. I demand...
Calm down. The Emperor demands silence. Those who disturb face harsh punishment, no matter their birth.
Don't you guys feel a little silly with those helmets? Alright,
How does
so...
one hunt that sort of... griffin?
At least this guy's respectful. This dude is... This prince is, like... full of himself to the ceiling. Alright, we are going to take a little bit of a break. And we are going to loot.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later.
Because that's what we do. We are a Witcher.
Hey, Witcher. Need anything?
And we carry out our Witcher's code. These guys are working on the place, so I'm sure they won't need these supplies. Haha. Apple.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Ooh. At ease, men. I will be done momentarily. This is why you want to be somewhat empty and have some carry capacity when you come here, because you're going to pick up a few things. Well, if you loot like I do, you are going to pick up a few things. Oh, let's see. There is a ladder here. So we are going to go up. Because there's stuff up here, too.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later.
The gentleman will do what the hell he pleases, Chamberlain. And you will shut up.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Es verderf.
Eveln, katta af. Gleideren. Es vatgarn.
Let's make sure we got everything. Yeah. You shut up, Chamberlain. Don't make me beat your ass. You can actually come back into this room later after he leads you where you're going. I just like to do it on the way for efficiency.
Nes hen es gwyn.
Esse kleiti, hin ve breinagat, en selfit den garfe. Esse plenten eknot make, en selfit den sikiad hefe. Kasva ken guvelede, tumeva imherod kassi.
One false move and you will regret it.
Karten dukas pikovaro, plen esse place.
Right.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Now, here we find something interesting.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Now, this actually opens, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a hidden wall over here that opened. So there is a hidden chamber in here with
Please stay with me.
some stuff. An enhanced saddle, which we've already got, but here's a good place to find one if you don't already have one. A letter. Let's read the letter. The Chamberlain can cool his heels. Dear Sir Roderick de Wet, please forgive me for my tardy response. I was waiting for Golan Vivaldi to confirm sufficient funds were available to redeem the bill of exchange you provided. Not that I don't trust you, but the gods help those who help themselves, as the Kedwini saying goes. Getting straight to your question, Princess Ada's curse could indeed be caused to return. The Witcher from Rivia only had a rudimentary knowledge of magic arcana, and so was not able to fully remove the spell, and instead only temporarily disrupted its workings. For Ada to become a Striga once more, don't know that we know what a Striga is at this point. We've heard somebody mentioned one. I think Geralt, when he was talking to Ciri, said something about Strigas. For Ada to become a Striga once more, one would have to sprinkle her food with 3 drops of blood from her father, King Foltest, 3 drops of blood from a wolf, 3 drops of bile from a freshly buried woman, one who died having finished 100 years, but not yet having started her 100 and... Wow. Wow. That's like pretty specific. Then one must cast the Septa triangle over the meal thus prepared. That should do the trick, yet please consider carefully whether you truly wish to carry out such an ignoble deed. Interesting. What is this? Letter with Yennefer's instructions. Oh, she gave us a letter. I don't recall the game, like, telling us about this. I had a feeling we wouldn't have a chance to talk before Vizima, so I leave you this message. Now, there's much we both wish to say, but there will come a time for that later. In any case, a letter is no place to broach topics of such importance to us both. That's why I write you now. You have something waiting for you at the Royal Palace in Vizima. Consider it a gift from Emir and myself. You can pick it up at your leisure after your audience with him. When you exit the throne room, simply follow the covered walkway in the courtyard, turning right at the corner. Then take the first door to your left. When you finish talking with him, exit the throne room. Take the door in the back right to the adjoining room. Then there, under the window, you'll find the chest with your gift. In case these directions prove too complicated for you, I'm certain the Chamberlain will not hesitate to lead you there himself. Expert tracker that you are, however, I expect you'll manage. Okay, so this, it sounds like the Chamberlain is leading it to this room that she's talking about. Oh, I was going to burn these cobwebs off. I think this stuff has been here a while. In fact, the guy that put it in there looks like he didn't make it.
Please stay with me.
So we better go back before the Chamberlain pops a artery or something.
Did you? Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Okay, so allegedly, if we're to believe the note, the Chamberlain led us to the room that has this stuff that Yennefer is talking about.
That quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft. In triplicate.
A shame I have no time.
That was some interesting info that Novigrad is run by the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld. Yennefer. Cutscene!
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Uh-huh. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
She is rocking the hell out of that dress. And she's a sorceress, so apparently she can make portals and transport herself wherever she wants. Now, we were told to talk to Ambassador Varatra, who is in the other room, and it turns out that the chest that the letter was talking about is this one over here that has the little white sparklies on it. So if you loot nothing else in the room, definitely come over here and loot this chest because it's got some special items in it. A letter, and it's got a nice steel sword, a nice silver sword, and it's got 4 pieces of armor. And if we read the letter, reading this means you found the chest I mentioned in my previous letter. You'll be pleased to know its contents belong to you. After I spoke with the Emperor regarding additional resources to aid in your quest, he was willing to part with these items from his personal collection. Although he was stubbornly cryptic regarding their origins, he did mention they were diplomatic gifts from distant kingdoms. The tiger armor is specifically designed to suit a Western ruler. Obviously Emir in this case. It was forged in the ancient style of a blacksmith who stole the secrets of its construction from their gods. Or so the legend goes. Alright, blah bitty blah bitty blah. Alright, so if we look, I cannot go into my inventory? Oh, I was going to look at this stuff. Alright, well, we will do our duty as a witcher. Oh, killer whale. That is another alchemy potion that is nice. I believe it lets us see and breathe underwater. Something to do with underwater. So that might be a useful thing. We will be able to sell these books. I think I might have mentioned this before. We'll be able to sell these books in Novigrad. Okay, I will give you a chance to read this. This is from one of Yennefer's friends, Frangilla, who is also a sorceress. Okay, she mentions Triss in Novigrad, and things are not going well in Novigrad. One thing we'll learn is that the Church of Eternal Fire is really set on eliminating any and all non-human things. Elves, dwarves, monsters. They don't like sorcery, so they go after anybody that wields magic. So they that doesn't bode well for Triss Marigold, who's the lady that apparently we took up with when somehow we lost our memory and we forgot that Yennefer was our love. And so we were hanging out with Triss, shacking up apparently with her, which is why Yennefer was a little strange with us. So yeah, Geralt gets around a bit. I think there is a drawing or two drawings of Ciri over here. Let's take a look at those. Yes.
Scars healed nicely.
Alright, and I think... Oh, there's something over here, which I believe is another drawing of Ciri. I was gonna try to push those things out. Oh, door's locked. Alright, well, we go back out into the other room. We'll talk to this Var Artra guy. Var Atra? He was the guy that was dictating...
Directly out of Nordling Tales.
Was dictating the letter to that scribe. Let's complete our looting tour first.
Shame I have no time.
Let those guys talk and complete their business while we complete our business, which is taking the burden of all of these loots upon ourselves, thus sparing others. That's why we're doing this, because we care about other people. We don't want them to have to strain themselves carrying this loot. What is that business over there? Some sort of chemistry goings on. We've picked up like 3 of those a sword for witches thingy. Alright, let's talk with this dude.
Ambassador Var Atra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Adhering was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kaedwen remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kaedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kaedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
Mm-hmm. So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Alright, that's useful information.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Well, that's a lot of information.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
All right, we've looted everything in here. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. And I can't remember, did we clear this room out? Yes, we have. Alright, so what we have left is to talk to the Chamberlain to get our equipment back.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Okay. So now we have 2 new markers that we can fast travel to. If we look at our map. Oh, and there is a quest in the courtyard. And it turns out this is a Gwent related thing, so I'm not actually going to bother it. It's a guy that you can play Gwent with who is pretty difficult to beat at this level. But you can always come back here later. And if you beat him, you get I think a unique card. So if you're a Gwent player, you could play him now. And it doesn't hurt if he beats you, you can always come back. But if you're not a Gwent player, I think you can safely ignore this quest. So we have a marker. To open a map of given region, move the cursor, press left mouse button. Alright, so now we have said markers in Vizima, which we just were looking at. We have one in Velen, which is Hanged Man's Tree. I am actually going to end the game here, and next episode we will be traveling from here to Velen, and we will start our journey in Velen. The Velen region is quite large. Oops. The White Orchard region, which is where we first started out, seemed pretty large, but if you compare it to Velen, Velen is considerably larger. And once we get on here and turn on the point of interest markers, the map is full of them. And that's not the only area. This place, Novigrad, is actually a subsection of the Velen map. Novigrad is the major city here in Velen. But there's also this place, the Skellige Isles, which is another map that is, I think, just as large as Velen. And there will be a ton of points of interest here. So the game is large, and that is not counting the... There's some places we haven't been to Kaer Morhen yet, and we can't actually go there until we hit a certain level. And we start a quest that will transport us here. So we can't go here for a while, but this is also... I think this is probably a little smaller than White Orchard, but it's got some interesting stuff in it. And there's 2 DLCs that I have. And Blood and Wine takes place in one of those areas. Again, another large map with a bunch of stuff. So yeah, there is a ton of stuff to see in this game yet. We are just barely getting started. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Can't save my game now? Really? Maybe I have to actually travel. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. Go ahead and hit subscribe and like if you enjoyed watching me play this game. And I hope to see you in the next episode.